Shout out to the homies over at BlackBird Studios, Jordan and Monty. These guys are always putting in some serious work. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised they did this so quickly, but these guys are always on the ball, so I really shouldn't be. Today is a special day, and honestly 48 hours ago guys, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And didn't even know I'd be doing this video. Let's start from the beginning though, because by the title, I'm sure you guys can tell why I'm so excited. I'm sure thanks in part to the beyond massive reception to their first iteration of this fan manga by you guys, Jordan and Monty have now completely remastered and revamped one of the most popular stories on the channel, Dragon Ball Super Broly vs. Jiren. Yeah, remastered guys, and these two get my full respect for always wanting to perfect their craft. That's amazing to me and really inspirational. And when I say remastered guys, for the record, these guys have gone above and beyond with not only cleaner art, but there is an official winner this time, along with changes to the story which absolutely lifted me out of my seat when I saw that. So get excited guys, these next few weeks we'll be visiting one of the most iconic fan manga we've covered and see what twists and surprises Jordan and Monty have in store for us this time around. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy Chapter 1, The Meeting. As Dragon Ball Super Broly vs. Jiren opens up once more in our remastered version, we find ourselves in the God Realm on Beerus' planet, spectating a sparring match, but between whom is the more interesting portion. A blast is fired from the skies down below, causing a huge explosion on the ground of the planet. As we return to the ground, we see Goku backflipping out of the way of the attacks, looking completely calm and in total control of his abilities. He stops, looking up into the sky finally, as we see his opponent for the first time. In the sky above him, straight from planet Vampa, Super Saiyan Broly is the opponent Goku is sparring with, as Goku has quickly become fond of this novice but extremely powerful Saiyan. Broly charges towards the grounded Goku, who still has his eyes closed and attempts a barrage of attacks. Goku's Ultra Instinct at this point, however, has developed far past what we saw in the Tournament of Power, as we see him demonstrate similar movement without taking on the completed form already, maneuvering around all of Broly's attacks with ease. Broly pulls back his hand and prepares a blast at point blank range on Goku, but he easily dodges this as well. Broly's attack causes another explosion in one corner of Beerus' planet, as we then see both Whis and Chile spectating their training from afar. With each passing second, the match becomes more and more intense before finally, we see Goku and Broly committing to one final full power clash. This is when Goku takes on that majestic form that we love so much in his perfected state, mastered Ultra Instinct. Fight for real, Broly roars at Goku as the two charge at each other. No more holding back, Kakarot, he says as the two fly at each other with full force. Mastered Ultra Instinct, clashing with the most primal, powerful Saiyan. But then, 2 taps ends everything. All of a sudden, the two Saiyans find themselves in a different dimension as we saw fit to stop their battle before the destruction became a little bit too much. Goku and Broly look around clueless at first and confused as Whis begins, "Hate to interrupt your playtime, boys, but waking up Lord Beerus by destroying his planet is something I would heavily advise against." Yeah, probably not a good idea. Thanks Whis, we owe you, Goku says as Chapter 1 of the remastered version of Dragon Ball Super Broly vs. Jiren begins, and I cannot wait to see what these guys have changed and who the crowned winner will be this time around. If you guys are unaware, this is a fan manga and is in no way connected to the official Dragon Ball Super manga. Huge shout out to both Jordan and Monty once more for making the executive decision to make an already great fan manga even better, so please make sure you go support these guys by following them on both Twitter and Facebook. Links will be down below in the description box. Don't forget to have those notifications turned on by clicking the bell icon down below to never miss a video as soon as they go live. And if you haven't already, consider leaving a like on this video as well, it really helps out a ton. Be sure to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all Dragon Ball and anime related content guys, but without further ado. When we return to where our two Saiyans have been transported by Whis, although he had to halt their sparring, Whis seems impressed with Broly still. "Your friend Broly seems to have some real potential," Whis says. "I've seen it myself, but I think he thrives better under pressure. From what I've gathered, Broly can adapt and surpass obstacles he faces with relative ease, even more so than you, Goku." "Huh, an obstacle, huh?" Goku says. "I faced some really tough opponents, but there's this one guy that I'm excited to check up on over the rest. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without this guy. He was like a brick wall. I barely took him down." "Jiren," he says excitedly. "Indeed," Whis agrees. "I can only imagine how strong Jiren is now." "Yeah, no doubt," Goku confirms. "I bet he's crazy strong." "I don't like this, Broly," Chile says, but Broly seems to be interested in the challenge, and the bit of training he's already done with Goku has progressed him quite a bit already. "Well, you up for it?" Goku asks, as Broly, after a moment of thought, nods his head in agreement. "Awesome," Goku says. "I'll go get him right now." As Goku tries the instant transmission all the way to Universe 11, he quickly realizes that he really can't teleport that far, not by himself at least. "I'm surprised you haven't honed that technique by now," Whis says, chuckling. "Let's go see your old friend," he says, as they set off for the faraway realm of Universe 11. Off on a distant planet in Universe 11, meditating in solitude, we see Jiren, and then a person lands beside him. "Son Goku," Jiren says, already feeling his presence growing closer for some time now. He turns around and he sees his three guests, Goku, Whis, and a new face to him as well, Broly. "Long time no see, Jiren," Goku says. "I wanted to introduce you to a friend of mine." This is the first time Jiren of Universe 11 and Broly of Universe 7 come face to face with each other, sizing each other up immediately as the competition is instantly present. "I know you had fun fighting me, Jiren," Goku says, "but this guy, he's on a whole different level. Even after I fought you, it took everything I had to try and beat Broly, and I still couldn't beat him alone, no matter what I tried. He's crazy strong." For son Goku to struggle with an opponent after Jiren tested and pushed his power the way he did piques his interest, as Goku knows just how to sway a fighter much like himself. "The chance to test my limits," Jiren says. "I have to admit, son Goku, your offer is intriguing, but I'll decline," he says, still finding it more productive to train by himself. "Oh, come on, Jiren," Goku says. "Broly was all excited and everything." "Just a friendly match, huh?" Jiren says, considering again. "With the potential the two of you guys have, there's no telling what heights you can reach," Goku says. Jiren cuts him off, however, telling Goku that he's had a bit of time to think since the Tournament of Power, and he thinks he understands Goku more than ever now. "Does that mean you're up for it?" Goku asks. Jiren turns around and smiles, saying that if Goku truly thinks he can reach new heights, then who is he to deny his judgment? "Trust me," Goku continues, "Broly has more potential than I could have ever begun to imagine. He continues to surprise me all the time. Who knows, but you might be just the push he needs to reach the next level," Goku says. "But even a friendly match between two titans such as this will have to stay under the watchful eye of someone like Whis in fear of their battle causing too much random destruction, similar to what Broly and Goku almost did on Beerus' planet. However, both of our warriors seem to be excited for the chance to go all out and even excel further, as Chapter 1 of Dragon Ball Super Broly vs Jiren, the remastered version, comes to a close. That is gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching all the way until the end. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it as always. If you guys couldn't tell from the whole video, I'm super excited to have the opportunity to cover this one again. And it just seems like this is Jordan and Monty's favorite fan manga that they've done too, because they're putting a lot of work into this, and I cannot stress this enough. Huge respect to these guys for trying to perfect their own craft And also, sorry if I'm a little bit late on this one. I actually did not know that this was out until super recently, and like I said at the beginning, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since the game dropped, so excuse me for that one. But all the links to Jordan and Monty stuff will be down below in the description box. Make sure to follow them on both Twitter and Facebook. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.